Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with InkandInspirations.com. Thank you for joining me today. In this video, we're going to be making a cute little Easter card with the little cutie stamp set that's precious. Got these cute little animals with sentiments for baby, Easter, and even birthday. And here's the card we're going to be making with this little chick from the stamp set and one of the sentiments. And we're going to start off with a Watermelon Wonder card base, cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and given a good crease with our bone folder. And then, I have a piece of the Tasty Treats specialty designer paper from the Occasions catalog, and I cut it about 3 by 5 so I could use my banner framelits from this collection here, and I used the next to the largest one and cut out that piece. And then I'm using some washi tape from the Tasty Treats collection to give that a little accent at the top. So I've got my silicone mat here, and I'm going to take some of this Peekaboo Peach washi and just line it across the top, just like that. Okay, and then I just tear off the ends and fold around the excess. Or you could snip it off too, cut it off with your paper snips, but it's gonna work fine just like that. And then I have this little striped Watermelon Wonder. It's more narrow, it's cute, makes a cute little border and an accent next to that little confetti looking top. And we'll tear that off. And that's ready like that. Okay, let me set that aside and we'll talk about this bottom layer here. I used the Dynamic Hexagon Textured Impressions Embossing folder, and it is really thick. It's one of the specialty folders, and so when you run it through your Big Shot, you need just the single plate. You can see the picture here so you know which plate to use. One of your cutting pads. Put your cardstock in. This piece is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and then you run it through the Big Shot without a plate on top because it's thick enough without it, okay? Run it through, and then you get this darling little impression that I thought looked like chicken wire and would go cute behind the little chick. Okay, so we have that, and we'll layer that up in a minute just like this. And now we're going to talk about our watercolored image. Okay, so I needed a piece of about 3 by 3 of the watercolor paper that we have, and I stamped the chick and the ears. You have the little ears, you have a little hat, so cute, and you can use that to position easily because, like I said, you don't, here's a little chick. I can show you how easy that is. I'm using basic gray because we're going to be watercoloring and we don't want it to smear. Let me just add some ears. And so I can see right where to place that, and just like that, okay? Then I used one of the Stitched Shapes Framelits circles. I wanted it large enough where I had room to stamp my little sentiment here. So I used this one and cut that out. And now we're going to do some watercoloring with our aqua painter and our Peekaboo Peach and Watermelon Wonder ink. So I'm going to pump the lid a little bit, and I don't want too much water here because I don't want it to bleed, so I have just a little bit in the well, and I'm going to just pick up some of that color and just color the chick really easily. And you can add several layers by letting it dry and get it a little darker, a little bolder, but we're gonna just go with it like this. Try one more layer without letting it dry, okay? So there's our little chick, okay? Then I'm also going to use the Peekaboo Peach for the inside of the ear, just like that. Okay, I'm going to clean my little brush off on an old towel here. Just squirt the water down into the well until it runs clear. Pump up some Watermelon Wonder into the lid and use that. And I see a little excess water, so I'm going to dab it up, okay? I'm going to pull this, and we're going to do the ears pink. just to make it a fun little Easter chick. Color's little hat there, and it kind of bled into the peach, but that's okay. Show you what to do when that happens. Just dab it up, okay? And ideally, I would wait and let it dry a little bit before I added more color. But I'm gonna come back over here, do that, just like that, okay? Now, let's take, and I have a little bit of the Watermelon Wonder there, but I'm gonna leave it. It's gonna be fine. Okay, let me take my Gold Wink of Stella, and I'm gonna color the little chick's feet, and the beak. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna leave that lid open, get a scratch piece of paper, and put it beneath it. Okay. And then I'm just going to tap that gold and get some gold flecks on there, okay? Just like that. Okay, we're gonna set him aside and let him dry just a little bit, and let's go ahead and assemble our layers. I just was really rushing too much on that little chick. Really, it would be better to let it dry, but you know, sometimes you hurry and you just need to take your time. Okay, let's layer this here, like that. All right, and then we're going to take the banner piece and apply some liquid glue on it. Like that. And I'm going to look at little chick here. He's okay. He got a little, I didn't let him dry enough and the water kind of bled, but that's okay. It's going to be cute anyway. Put a little glue there. I have a half of the In Color Doily and Watermelon Wonder, and I'm just using that as an accent, and that's going to sit just like that, okay? But first, I want to stamp Ears to You in basic gray. Ink that up. And come over here and stamp. Okay, there we go. And now I can apply that to the front of the card. Use some more of our liquid glue. Put it down just like that. Okay, that's cute, but I wanted to add and bring in some more gold because of the Gold Wink of Stella. And so I'm using these metallic enamel shapes. And I'm going to take one of these large dots and put it about right here. And then one of the small ones here. And then to balance it out, bring it down here like that. Okay, there's the card, the little Easter card. And I want to show you how I finished off the inside of this one. I cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock at 4 by 5 1/4. I stamped the little chick again, but left off the bunny ears that time. And this time I just colored him with the Peekaboo Peach marker, and then did the Gold Wink of Stella for his little feet and his beak, and stamped Celebrate Easter. Okay, I hope you'll give that card a try. That set is precious. If you have any questions, let me know. Please visit my website at inkandinspirations.com, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.